What's up, everybody? Brett Mix here. Going to do a quick Raw preview for the show of tomorrow night, March 25th, 2024 from Chicago, Illinois. We are less than 2 weeks until WrestleMania. Pretty big. 2 weeks till WrestleMania 40, the big one. And we got CM Punk advertised to show up on Raw from his hometown of Chicago, so sparks will fly. He's still a draw. CM Punk still moves the needle, especially in the 18-49 demo. When he appeared in that November episode, they did their highest 18-49 demo they've done in a year, and it was a 0.66. And then I think day one with The Rock's return did a 0.61 or a 0.62 in the 18-49 demo. That 18-49 demo has been drawing pretty well recently, considerably speaking, as Raw hasn't done very well in the ratings. Raw's been drawing 1.7, 1.6, but the demo is typically above 0.50 as far as WrestleMania season goes. And last week's Raw did a 0.55, so for only a 1.6 rating, a 0.55 is really high. And as I said, CM Punk's still a draw, and when he returned in November, the rating for his episode was monstrous. So I'm expecting another big rating for CM Punk's return. I'm not sure what they're going to have him do at WrestleMania, but he's too big of a name to leave off WrestleMania. I mean, it's his first one in a decade, and you have Phil Brooks finally in your company. It's WrestleMania 40. I think it's too good of an opportunity to pass up having him just as a pre-show analyst, but who knows? Maybe that's what he'll be. We got 5 matches planned. We got Ricochet versus JD McDonough. We got Ivy Nile versus Candice LeRae. We got Andrade taking on Ivar. We got main event Jey Uso taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. And we have Sami Zayn taking on Bronson Reed. So right away that says there's a lack of tag matches, and that's a good thing because lately we've all had lots of tag matches. So those are 5 singles matches, and I could see all of them happening on Raw. Again, some might be dark matches, but I doubt it. These look like they could all be on Raw. I'm going to give my predictions because I think each match is predictable. Ricochet is going to lose to JD McDonough to give JD a little bit of a rub because he's been losing a lot lately. Candice LeRae is going to beat Ivy Nile because Candice LeRae has been booked in the last couple weeks like this villain, and they're giving her a bit of a push right now. Andrade is going to beat Ivar. This is Andrade's return match, I believe, and if it's not, he just returned, so they're going to have him not lose. Main event Jey Uso will beat Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm saying will as if it's an absolute fact because these are my predictions. I'm not saying that actually will happen, but these are just my predictions. I think Jey Uso beats Shinsuke because Shinsuke has been the ultimate jobber lately, and Jey is going into his match with Jimmy. Similarly, in the next match, Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, I'm picking Sami Zayn because he's going into his match versus Gunther. They're not going to have him lose to Bronson Reed 2 weeks before he faces Gunther, unless they want to play up the storyline that he can't beat Gunther because he can't even beat Bronson Reed. But I doubt it. I could see in the match either Andrade versus Ivar or Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed it ending in a DQ, so they can keep Bronson Reed and Ivar looking strong as the big men they are, because of the fact that you could have, for instance, Imperium disqualify Sami Zayn by attacking him and weakening him for his match versus Gunther. That right there is off the top of my head. That's an easy out to make Bronson Reed not look like a jobber. So they could have Imperium attack Sami Zayn in the match. That way you protect Bronson Reed from losing. Just like Andrade versus Ivar. They could have somebody in the Judgment Day try to help Andrade. And it ends up being a fact where Ivar doesn't look bad as a result. So there's a lot of ways they can go about doing this. There's a lot of opportunities. They have a whole week to book this show. They should find some opportunities to not make these wrestlers look bad when they're losing, because Ricochet can't afford a loss, but he's going to take one. Ivy Nile, she shouldn't be losing either, but you booked her against Candice LeRae. When you're pushing her, that's their problem. Ivar and Bronson Reed, again, they're big men. They shouldn't be looking like they're weak, but they are. And Shinsuke Nakamura, that's just a sad story. He doesn't have any WrestleMania direction. And main event Jey Uso isn't going to take a loss to Shinsuke Nakamura at this stage of the game, right before his match with Jimmy, unless they have Jimmy screw Jey, and then Shinsuke picks up the win that way. But I doubt it. I just don't see Shinsuke beating Jey. They just don't know how to treat Shinsuke Nakamura right now. So he's just going to step in there for the loss. Those are my 5 predictions. We'll see how accurate they come true tomorrow night when I do the Raw review. You can catch it on this channel. It'll be 25 minutes in length. and I'll cover everything with some analysis on the side, as always. So stay liked and subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the show. Enjoy Raw from Chicago with less than 2 weeks to WrestleMania 40. I'm Brett Mix, and we'll see you then. I'm out.